Hey YouTube, what's up? It is 6WY here, back with another Drama the YouTube video. I'm not going to be the only one to be doing these intros, etc. We will get other people to do them. Um, but for right now, it's just me right now. I want to get into this video, so I don't plan to do any intros or nothing like that. This video I've tried to film over like 4 times because I'm not sure how to quite do this video. It's more of I guess you can call it a discussion, but it's not meant to be a discussion. It's meant to be a recruitment. So to put it simple, Trino, please join us. Let me give you guys a background on to the D&D group and the history about the D&D group. So this whole thing started around 2 years ago, 3 years ago. No, it was 3 years ago. Yeah, at this point, because it's March now, so it's been 3 years. Trino essentially lives in Florida. They have a lot of rain. He doesn't have protected sockets, or he did not at this point in time. So he had his PC in, and the worst happens, a power outage happens because of the storm, and it literally screws over his PC. His whole PC is fried. He has to get a new PC, and at this point he is using a backup PC. I'm like, yo, bro, to get more money, why don't you just do like a D&D stream with a couple other content creators? Because if you did this, your fan bases can collide, and it would been, and maybe that would give you more subs. Your viewer base would get bigger, just like from a analytics point of view, right? I'm like, look, bro, I'll go search for people for you. That's where this D&D thing started. Of course, it evolved into what it is today. I gave you guys an update video on why there hasn't been any uploads on YouTube, but there will start being uploads again, and I'll be uploading the past videos that you guys missed on YouTube. We never stopped, but we were just doing them on Twitch for the short notes version, or cliff notes. But that's kind of why this channel started, because it was a group of homies who just wanted to play games with each other or have fun with each other, and why not do content while we do it. And Trino was perfect for the group in terms of D&D, right? Because I purposely had in my mind the group of people who I wanted to join. I will give some names: Wolf, Trino, Galix, me, of course, because I want to play Spiz, maybe Toad, Toyn, though, and Ruck. Those were the people who I wanted to join, and it would be varying degrees of who would join. I know some people would have said no or not stayed. Other people would have came, or you know what I mean. And of course, DM, it ended up being one of my fathers, because he loved D&D. They've played it, or both of my fathers, who are both in a session now, they've played D&D for years. But the one who is DMing Dave has a fondness for pen and paper, and that annoys me a little bit, to be honest, because I like using D&D Beyond, etc. So when we use he likes pen and paper, and it's just weird to me. I don't prefer that, but that's why I didn't want him to DM the session to begin with, to be honest with you, because I didn't think he would adjust to Roll20 as well. Even though he is a computer programmer, he is all of this stuff, right? Or he deals with tech a lot, so I just didn't think he liked that freaking style play. It turns out he loves it, and he really likes it a lot. He likes pen and paper a lot still too, but he says it's really good. He has no problems with it. He loves it. My other father, I'm trying to get him accustomed to it, because he just joined last session, so we're going to get him accustomed to using Roll20. That's why I might be going over to my Mima's house this week to help him out. But yeah, so my perfect So out of all of those people who I wanted to join, only two of those people joined. Toyn and Galax. Toyn is in a rough spot with us right now as a group. Not the whole group, just DM. And I'm not going to get into those reasons. I kind of brushed on it a little bit in the questions video or the where have we been video. I don't know what to call it. I need to start picking my PC, but the where we have been video. I've kind of touched on it, but yeah, I hope he's back, but we don't know, or I don't know as of right now. In terms of Galax, I touched on him too, but he's not here as of right now. I hope he comes back too, but just don't know. Toyn will probably be back this next week, at least I'm hoping. But I'm going to stop talking in third person now because this is directly related, or this is a direct conversation to Triino and me. So if you want to hear what happened with Toy and Triino, I will gladly let you know. Just let me know. Of course, I'm not going to say it here or like in public because that's not something I want people knowing. It's nothing like terrible, like the most horrible thing, but they got in an argument pretty much with dumb stuff was said. But we need you in here, man. This group was perfectly molded out to have you win it. And every week I play, I'm like, okay, Triino's not here. Triino's not here. It sucks, right? Like your vibes are perfect. And because you're not doing Twitch streams anymore, you should do this because this is a form of content creation. This will allow us to post YouTube videos on YouTube, or not that it wouldn't allow us if you didn't, but this way you'll get consistent YouTube videos on Andromeda with you there, etc., and with other people there. I'm also need to stop being a lazy idiot and upload your videos. I've been talking with Spiz, and he's been showing me on how he wants to do his videos, or on how he thinks the modern way of doing a video should be. So I've been getting better at it because I've learned from Spiz I need to do more quick, right to the moment action stuff, and not just like how they used to play the long drawn out let's play pieces, if that makes sense. So I'm working on that, and then once I do, I'm going to go full steam on editing your stuff, because you're not doing Twitch anymore, so what else is there to do? But getting into it, is perfect. In case you all don't know, for Christmas I bought Triino a freaking Spike costume or cosplay from Cowboy Bebop. I'm pissed off for two reasons. One, that the jacket doesn't fit. That makes me mad. Two, I had a whole video in mind. We were going to do a YouTube video about it. It was going to be sick. I filmed a massively sick intro. I might play it here. But a massively sick intro, as you guys just saw, because I guess I'm just gonna put it in here. Really amazing intro that was cool as hell. I had a whole thing planned where he was going to do a whole cosplay stream, and then I was just going to edit the best moments out of that and turn that into a whole, like, maybe at most 15 to 10 minute video. He didn't do that because guess what? He says that I am going to leave for a bit. I'm going to go eat, and he falls asleep, and then we've never picked up since on the video. But we'll get one out eventually, I promise you. But yeah, so he didn't know what to give me. I told him first RP, but then again, I don't because I told him to give me something like RP because I'm usually just going to give it, if it's money, right back to you, or if it is like gift or something, I'm going to decline it for the most part, because I'm asked like that. But I asked, you know what, just give me ESO. I've had it on console several times. I really wanted it on Xbox, or on my PC, because I don't have an Xbox at this point in time. My dad has my Xbox. I don't not my dad who lives in the house, but my other dad who also plays. He is the Blade singer. But yeah, so he has my Xbox, or I call it my Xbox because I was the only one who played on it, and I love that thing. But he did buy it, but it's my Xbox. So I essentially didn't have that. So I told Trino, hey, buy me a PS for my PC with all of the DLC. It's only like $20. It's not that expensive. In fact, I spent more on the costume, and I purposely did that because I didn't want him to spend anywhere near the amount I spent on the costume for him. But I'm changing that now, dude. You don't have to give me anything. I know what's going on right now, so you don't have to give me anything. What I would like instead is for you to join the group. You're perfect. The date is changed to Sunday. Perfect date for you. You mesh so well with this group. Like it just feels weird not having you there, because when you work so hard to make the group freaking structured the way it was, to then just like the whole idea being made because of you and you're not there, it's the most odd thing to me, because I feel like we are missing a piece of the group. And I know other group members might not feel that way because they didn't conceptualize the idea, and like our DM doesn't even know you, but I know you, and I've had this set up with you in mind first and foremost. The honest to God, you and Ruck first and foremost in my mind. But Ruck, I understand he has chef job, so yeah. But I had you foremost in my mind, and the fact that you're not there, it just doesn't feel complete. In case you guys don't know, let me see if I can pop up his character. Roll 20. You guys probably can't see that right now because I didn't switch scenes, but give me a second. I'll switch scenes in 2 seconds. No, it's taking too long. So I'll just tell you what he made. He made a dark elf. I know it's weird because, in case you don't know, they have a lot of disadvantages to sunlight, etc. But he played the king of the dark elves called Wizard Sleeve. He was going to be this very dope necromancer type of dude, and his presence would be amazing in the group. I implore you to please join. Like I said, the dates will change. I don't want to keep going over the same subject, but the group would just not feel the same unless you're there, especially because Galaxy's gone, and especially because Twain might not be here. I hope he is. I honest to God hope he is, but I don't know about that situation right now. Please just come, please, I'm begging you, I'm praying. You see, I'm praying. Lord, my heavenly Lord, Father up in heaven, please, with your will, have Triino join the session. It would really mean a lot to me if you did. He fits our session so well. He's a good person who has fallen on hard times, and just hanging out with friends, etc. like that would, I think, boost his mood a lot. I hope you give him and his father good fortune for the rest. I know that you don't give good fortune, but you do set them in the right path, in your own little ways. I also do know as well that his relationship is probably not the same relationship that I have with you, because each of your children's relationships are different. But I do hope you enjoy I do hope you get him to join the group. Amen. Oh yeah, also in Heavenly Father's name I pray, please have Toyin join back in. I get the crap that happened that night, but that night was due to adults just fighting over a freaking video game. Toyin meant none of the things he said. My parents or my father, the DM, never meant any of the things he said, or my family didn't. I just want everyone to love each other and just have fun playing the game and not have outside factors affect us. In your name I pray, amen. See, I prayed twice there. I prayed twice there. One for you, Triino, and one for you, Twin. Not that he's watching this video right now. He might, but yeah. Please, Triino. That's all I'm gonna say. I hope you have a great rest of your night, homie. So before we end this recruitment slash discussion video, whatever you guys want to call it, please down below comment nice things about Triino and tell him to spend his D&D time with us, because that would be fun. I know the group would love to have him. I'm going to quote him word for word here as I'm having a down night, and he does the best outros, and this was the outro he made on one of his down nights. I'm having my down night due to me doing the update video and me realizing that not everyone who we started with is here now. So yeah, I'm going to do this in the Inigo the Braves voice because it would be very fitting. Let me cough out real quick because Inigo's voice is real scratchy. And let's do this. So tomorrow I'll be in a much more fantastic mood. Love you all. Thank you all for sticking around and being our ride or dies. We'll catch you in the next one.